he or she stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands or she stands at times of challenge and adversity. End of quote. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I've taken the time to discuss what I truly believe is the role that professionals can play in reforming society. However, I'll be doing the profession an injustice if I did not address an urgent issue that, if handled, will aid in the realization of his vision and goals. When I accepted the invitation to address this distinguished gathering of more than 4,000 professionals, Dr. Kamau shared the 5-day program with me. There were a number of senior members of the executive that were scheduled to speak with you. However, this did not materialize. They did not show up. They failed to honor their invitations and send junior staff in their stead. I know that junior staff sometimes do an excellent job. But look at this decor, the seriousness of this forum. If Prime Minister Raila ODINGA made it here, and he proclaimed he's still not in government, I doubt that, others should have taken leadership, showed leadership. They failed to honor the invitations for persons or reasons they believe were valid. I believe this is the latest example of the growing list of Kenya Kwanza kleptocracy, lack of integrity, and indeed ineptitude. It is a reflection of their callous disregard for professionalism. So professionals in our country, please stand up and be counted. Did you know that the last general election had a very interesting statistic? About 8 million Kenyans did not show up to vote. I believe a lot of those who are professionals who found it difficult to go out and queue in a primary school from 6 o'clock in the morning until 4 in the afternoon. And they sat in the comfort of their homes. You unfortunately do not vote by proxy. You got to go there and do it. I think we have to think as professionals. There are countries where voting is compulsory. I think in India, for example, voting is compulsory. It's the world's largest democracy. Think about this. Because of that, every Kenyan with a payslip is feeling the weight of that inaction. Going forward, I think every Kenyan payslip holder will be the first ones, in my view, to get out by 4 o'clock in the morning and then queue. They should have used this forum for public discussion. I'm talking about those friends too who did not show up. And therefore this cannot be, and it cannot properly be seen as a forum for the opposition. So government side, don't be scared of your own people. Come and explain to them. They should have used this forum for public discussion and involvement, carefully listening to your perspectives on the state of the nation and how to remove Kenya off the grey list. They should have sought your expert advice on how to reinforce this 41-year-old body in light of emerging trends and concerns, such as the use of technology, data analytics, and artificial intelligence, as well as dealing with money laundering and wish-washing. They should have discussed accountant empowerment. They squandered an incredible opportunity to work with you, line by line, on the Finance Bill 2025-2026, ensuring their punitive and costly errors of 2023, 2024, and 2024-2025 will not be repeated. And more importantly, that no more Kenyan lives will be lost or endangered because of exercising their constitutional rights to peaceably protest and picket. disregarding the views of Kenyans, be it professional or students, salaried workers or mama mbogas or border riders, ladies and gentlemen, is Kenya Kwanza's modus operandi. I can with absolute authority assure you, assembled here at the Pride Inn or online, that the next administration will not, and I repeat, will not treat professional associations, professionals, and indeed all Kenyans in this shocking disregard. I have no doubt that the next administration will be led by a member of a professional institution, the first in our history, a person of the highest integrity, a Kenyan whose commitment to the rule of law is unwavering and whose resume is a clear roadmap of their dedicated and steadfast service in the public interest. Do you suspect I'm talking about myself? I leave that on to you. As I end my address, I would like you to ask yourself and the man or woman sitting next to you or beside you, whether you have the will to make a difference. When generations look ahead and reflect on this moment of choice in our history, let them remember